You log a full 8 hours, follow the routines, and settle in at a reasonable hour. Yet morning light still finds you feeling completely drained. Modern sleep tracking often focuses on the sheer duration of rest, while ignoring the biological reality of what happens once we're under the covers. Sleep follows a specific architecture, a sequence of distinct phases that manage different aspects of our recovery. Skipping the deepest level of this structure creates a silent disruption, steadily wearing down the cognitive and immunological systems that keep the body functional. This persistent exhaustion functions as a distress signal, warning that the body's internal restoration cycle is failing to complete its work. During the deep sleep phase, the body enters its primary maintenance mode, repairing tissue, strengthening bone, and reinforcing the immune system. When this phase is cut short, the brain is the first system to experience a cognitive collapse. The brain uses deep sleep to organize data and memories. Without it, information piles up. This backlog manifests as sudden brain fog. Cognitive pathways feel physically blocked. This lack of reset also triggers severe mood swings, leaving you irritable because your emotional baseline wasn't restored. These lapses in memory and temperament serve as acute indicators of localized neurological starvation. The breakdown quickly moves from the mind to the metabolic system. A sleep-starved body searches for immediate energy to maintain consciousness, which surfaces as intense sugar cravings as the system panics for a glucose spike. This metabolic panic often leads to unexplained weight gain that persists despite consistent exercise or a disciplined diet. The cause is a total disruption of the endocrine system. Deep sleep deficiency forces hunger-inducing hormones to rise, while fullness hormones sharply decline. This imbalance makes accidental overeating almost inevitable, as the body's internal signals for satisfaction remain completely offline. Sudden dietary struggles and a changing waistline reflect an endocrine system attempting to manipulate behavior to keep the body awake. The final stage of the collapse reaches the body's physical defenses and structural repair. Deep sleep provides the essential window for the release of growth hormones. Missing this window results in constant fatigue and waking up with heavy, aching muscles that haven't been repaired. The most significant risk, however, is a weakened immune system, marked by a vulnerability to every passing cold and slower healing for minor injuries. Your defenses rely on this restorative phase to synthesize and deploy the antibodies and white blood cells needed to fight off infection. Skipping deep sleep essentially closes the body's nightly repair shop, leaving your internal defenses stationary and unable to block daily stressors. Feeling physically aged, sore, and perpetually ill indicates that the body's essential maintenance cycle has been forced offline. Sluggishness, sugar cravings, and sudden weight gain are biological indicators that require attention, rather than being accepted as part of a busy life. These signals are an opportunity to intervene early, before this systemic breakdown leads to more serious long-term health complications. While these indicators point toward a lack of deep sleep, they are not exclusive to it. Chronic fatigue and brain fog also serve as early markers for conditions like high blood sugar or kidney disease. If these symptoms persist despite a full night's rest, consulting a medical professional is necessary to rule out underlying systemic issues. Solving exhaustion requires moving beyond counting hours spent in the dark and starting to interpret the biological signals our bodies send us during the day.